Louisiana beer reviews. Seagram's Escapes. Jamaican Me Sunny. This is part of their new Jamaican Me Happiness. I think it's called Jamaican Me Happiness Variety Pack, which showed up here about a week ago, probably 2 weeks ago, and I figured I'd try it. What the heck, you know? I didn't want to buy the whole pack. Luckily, I was able to get singles of these. Okay, so and I guess most of the stores around here are going to sell this. It's pretty common. The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York, 3.2% alcohol. It says natural lemon, strawberry, watermelon, and guava, plus in all caps pineapple flavors. So they're emphasizing pineapple all capital. The rest they just list. So I don't know if I'll be able to pick out the lemon, strawberry, watermelon, guava, or pineapple flavors. Legally malt beverage with natural flavors added. Okay. Contains food, drug, and cosmetic, FD&C yellow number 5 and FD&C yellow number 6. They have to list that because some people are allergic to the substances that they make the food coloring from. Premium malt beverage, not just your regular malt beverage. This is premium, so it's a beer base. It's not really that good of a deal because it's only 11.2 ounces, 330 milliliters. There's a code, but it makes no sense to me. But I know it's not old because it just hit the market. Made a little smoke, nice pop. At this point, it's in the variety pack, okay? See, it fits. So this glass is about 330 milliliters. They might expand it, and if you see the pint cans, that'll be a better value. Or even if you see a variety pack with cans, they'll be 12 ounces instead of 11.2. Doesn't smell like much, honestly. So appearance is yellow, as you expect, yellow food coloring. The aroma's kind of neutral. That might change as it breathes. Let's go with the taste. So yeah, like most of these, it's going to be sugary sweet. Real sugar. They're not listing any sucralose or NutraSweet or anything like that. It is heavy on the pineapple. The other fruit flavors, just like a melange of fruit flavors. Once again, the question, how do they add the fruit? It's not that they're sitting down on some benches peeling all the fruit with a paring knife. It could be some dehydrated, pulverized fruit that they get from produce companies, stuff that's not suitable to sell at the produce department at a grocery store because people wouldn't buy it. Bruised, overripe, stuff like that. Or it could just be flavor extracts from the fruit, which they can buy from these flavoring companies, which I've looked at some of their websites, and they say, do you produce distilled beverages? Do you produce beer? We have the flavors for you. And then they have a portfolio showing all the flavorings from, and it's from natural fruit. It's just an extract. The oil, like the oil of the fruit or the juice. I see sometimes people do these drinks, say it tastes like artificial or chemicals. I mean, some of them do, like the ones that are artificially flavored, like, it tastes like the grape flavor they use in bubble gum, and they'll say artificial grape flavor, so that's why it tastes like that. But even though it's not a bad flavor, it's just, you can tell it's not authentic. This does taste authentic. Doesn't taste chemically to me, as people say. Now at 3.2, that's pretty low, and it doesn't hold them. They hold together better, I find, at 8% if you get the Seagram spiked. And they might add these flavors to the spike lineup because they've already expanded the spike to, I think, 5 flavors or 4. I've tried 2 or 3. I'm still looking for the blood orange and the tiki punch. A little tap water. They're using a very pale malt beer base, you know, like the palest beer with the least amount of bitterness. Does contain hops when they produce the beer. Now they filter it down and process it in a way that the hops and all that is removed through filtering, and in a sense like they're making like a vodka base, but it's malt. That way they can sell it in all the states. In convenience stores and gas stations. Now in Canada, if you get this, it might be vodka based, just straight up vodka based. They don't have those like regulations there. Just irritating regulations. And I know with Smirnoff, I'm pretty sure it's Smirnoff, they make a whole line of these things. They'll say on the website, generally it's malt based. They say, but in a few states we sell it spirits based, you know, like rum or vodka. But those would be the states where it's not strict. Of course, in Louisiana, we never get those. I mean, we get them, but from other companies. We don't ever get the variant. We just get the beer base. But these things are super popular here. I mean, do they all sort of taste the same? Yeah, generally. Sugary, fruity. It's kind of like repetitive. What you really look for is like, are there flaws in it? Sometimes there are. Like it would be, I had one the other day, it had a chalky undertaste, a chalky mouthfeel really. More of a feel than a taste. So I had to drop it, you know. The score dropped. Still was good, but wasn't excellent or most excellent. This one, better save some for the photo. Yeah. They did a good job with it. I think Seagram's Escapes are one of the oldest ones. I think these go back to the early 90s. And they might have initially all been a spirit space, you know, like Seagram's vodka, which I saw that yesterday at a store. Seagram's vodka is so popular. But for various reasons, and probably the main reason was what I mentioned already, accessibility to all the state markets, they just went straight up malt based, at least for the USA. Now, on the other hand, you say, I don't want some 3.2%. Oh, by the way, the score, it's very good. I'll give it a B plus and 88 out of 100. If it was coming in at 8%, it would probably be in the 90s, solid. It would hold together better. And it's not because I'm chasing the alcohol feeling or anything. It's not that. It's just the way they come. They just, like I say, they just seem to work better. But you might say, oh no, I don't want to play around with this little 3.2% foolishness. I want some strong stuff. Okay, there's that option. I know I can go to Walmart or some of these other stores that sell liquor, and they'll have Seagram's vodka flavors. I mean, they got the standard vodka made with wheat. As the website tells you, it's made with wheat from, I think, like North Dakota or South Dakota. Some specific wheat. They go into it, but that's not important right now. But then they have all different kind of flavors. If you go, they got Seagram's, you know, strawberry, Seagram's vodka pineapple, Seagram's vodka, kind of like these, but they might be, you know, not 3.2%. They might be 35% alcohol or 30% alcohol. So you got to really be careful with those things. And then they have the gin, the Seagram's gin. They call it gin and juice. And it'll be various fruit juices and flavors mixed with the gin. Like I say, once again, pineapple, lime. I think there's I saw guava, and I never tried them, but they are very widespread around here, and apparently very popular. So yeah, that's the Seagram's name pulls in a lot of people. Their Canadian whiskey, the Seagram's VO, always see that everywhere, all the time. Seagram's 7 Crown, the American blended whiskey, everywhere, every day. These, and like I said, the gin and vodka is so common. Now they're more hi-hat gin, the Distiller's Reserve, that black and gold label. I don't see that too much. It's going to cost probably twice what the regular gin costs, so a lot better. But it's pretty limited. And let's see what else. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it. There's a lot of products you'll see on the market that says Seagram. That is Seagram's ginger ale, non-alcoholic ginger ale. Everybody sells that, but that's under the Coca-Cola company now. That was sold to Coca-Cola over 20 years ago. So the supply is off the shelf. So anyway, Les Ale Bon Temps Relais, a very good product. And I think the other two variants will be good too. I didn't repurchase Jamaican Me Happy because I've reviewed that, the standard and the spiked version. And that's always your better option. Get that 8% Jamaican Me Happy spiked. You see that in the tall cans at the convenience store. The grocery store here sells little 7.5 ounce cans for 99 cents. All right. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Rochester, New York. And, well, I don't think that brewery gives brewery tours. They give like a little pilot brewery look around. But if they do give brewery tours, go ahead and take one.